They erased their names from books, but not from our blood. These are the warriors, rulers, and minds they never told you about. Africa is not just a continent of diamonds and drums. It is a land of forgotten greatness. Today, we shine the light on the shadows. From the fiery kingdoms of Dahomey to the wisdom of Timbuktu. From silent revolutions to open wars, our history bleeds courage. Meet Queen Amina of Zatsu, the warrior queen who led armies across Nigeria in the 1500s, a woman with a sword, feared by empires. Her walls still stand, her name still echoes. But why isn't she in your history book? Then there was Nzinga Mandanda, queen of Ndongo and Matamba. She outwitted Portuguese invaders for decades, sitting on the back of a servant when denied a chair. That wasn't defiance, that was sovereignty. That was power. It was Africa. And have you heard of Nasir al-Din from present-day Mauritania? A 17th century scholar king who led revolts against corrupt tribal rulers, introduced religious reform, economic justice, and was murdered for it. But his dream lit the fire of change. And then the silent scientists, the mathematicians of Timbuktu. These weren't myths. They solved equations centuries before Europe caught up. There are over 700,000 ancient African manuscripts still being decoded today. Knowledge buried by colonization, now rising. What about Maccabi Kajama, twin sister of King Senzanga Kona? The Zulu dynasty owes her everything. Yet her name is whispered, not shouted. She installed kings, raised Shaka, forged alliances. Her hands wrote the fate of empires. The history of Africa isn't lost. It was hidden, buried under colonial lies, foreign curriculums, and missionary scripts. But now, we're digging, unearthing, reclaiming, because the soil still remembers the footsteps of our heroes. Every hut, every drum, every scar tells a story. This is not folklore, this is legacy. You were never meant to know about Thomas Sankara, the African Che who served his people, rode a bicycle, and transformed Burkina Faso, until they silenced him. But they couldn't kill his dream. His ghost still walks. There's the Sudanese Queen Al-Maninas. She defeated the Romans. Not once, but 3 times. A blind eye and a steel will. Rome called her a savage, but we call her a sovereign. One-eyed, but far-sighted. Why don't we know them? Because colonizers needed to erase the truth to sell their fiction. But now, we write it back. With fire, with fact, and with our voices. These aren't myths. These are memories. These are the bloodlines running in our veins. Don't let history lie to you again. You come from builders, thinkers, queens, rebels, and poets. So the next time they ask what Africa gave the world, show them this video. Show them Amina and Nzinga, Sankara, Maccabi, the mathematicians, the manuscripts, the empires. Then ask them, why did no one teach you this in school? Smash that like button if your eyes are open now. Comment your favorite hero. Subscribe to keep their names alive. This is not entertainment. This is a mission. We're restoring memory one name at a time. This is African Tales by Mufasa. We don't just tell stories, we resurrect legends.